one? Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do it real quick. Hang on. Let's see. Hi, chat. Hey, Jelly Bean. 1 second. I'm getting set up here. Oh, shoot. Shouldn't have moved that. Dang it.
You gonna use the Utica camera?
Use the what?
Utica camera?
I guess I could, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Uh,
Since it's a cut-in.
yeah, hang on. Let me see what it looks like. Let's see, Utica. Where is it? Oh, come on! I don't have it in here. There it is. There. Ooh. Not yet, but it's there. Okay, hang on, chat. I'm getting there. Let's see, we got all these warnings too. Okay, we're just going to do a quick warning for all of these, or a quick cut in for all of these. And I think one more. That one. Okay. All right. Let's see. Ready when you are, Jess. We're going live, chat. Good afternoon, Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins with a severe weather update. These storms have gotten very strong very fast, and so we have many severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll go through all of them for you right now. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued by the National Weather Service out of Omaha for Seward, Saline, and Butler County until 5 p.m. This severe thunderstorm was located along a line from 4 miles southeast of Benedict to McCool Junction to Geneva. It's moving east at 35 miles per hour, headed towards Lincoln. Has 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. Again, this is moving east at 35 miles per hour. Also, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Clay, Fillmore, Hamilton, and York County. This is until 4:30, so about another half hour on that one. A severe thunderstorm located near Bradshaw to 7 miles northwest of Shickley, moving east at 35 miles per hour, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and half-dollar size hail associated with that one. Then, a little further west, just south and southeast of Hastings, we have severe thunderstorm warning. You can see that pink blob there. That is severe thunderstorm warning for until 4:15 for southern Clay, northern Knuckles, northeastern Webster, and southeastern Adams County. Just had another severe thunderstorm warning pop up there, so we'll get to that one here in just a second. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts associated with that one. Again, that is moving east at 35 miles per hour. Also, severe thunderstorm warning. There's a lot of them, folks. I apologize if I'm interrupting your program this afternoon, but there's a lot of severe weather that happened very quickly. Severe thunderstorm warning in place right now for Furnace, Harlan, and Phillips counties until 4:30 p.m. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. And I believe we have one more here. Yes, right there. That's a severe thunderstorm warning that is for Gosper, Harlan, and Furnace counties, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Trained weather spotters did report these 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. And then a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. Let me see if I can get that one for you here. This is the brand new severe thunderstorm warning right there for Furnace County. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. This severe thunderstorm warning goes until 4:45. So a lot going on, and rightfully so. We have a severe thunderstorm watch for much of south central and southeast Nebraska. This goes until 10 p.m. Do want to look out at one of our newer cameras here. This is in Utica. We're watching these storms closely as they make their way towards this new camera that we have. I'm going to let you look at the radar one more time before we send it back to programming. Here's a look at all of the warnings and all of the strong storms. Again, we're looking at the potential for Lincoln to see these storms very soon, probably around 5 to 5:30, as these are rolling through Seward County as well as Saline County, making their way towards Lancaster County. So keeping a very close eye on it. We're likely going to see these storms roll through the Lincoln area over the next hour to hour and a half. So we'll probably be doing more cut-ins here shortly. So please keep it tuned to Channel 8. We'll keep you up to date. All right. Hi, everyone. How's chat doing this evening? Sorry, I was doing live weather cut-in on Channel 8. If you were watching that, I appreciate it. Probably be doing some more here shortly. Lincoln, you're probably going to see this in the next hour or so. Omaha, and I'm sure somebody will ask about that area, probably an hour and a half or 2 hours. Love it when people call me Randy. That's awesome. Let's see. How's everybody doing? Let me see if I saw Jilly Bean. Tanner, hi. HD, how's it going? Logan, what's up? Samuel, hi. Let music ring. Hey, I like that name. Move this camera over a little bit. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, so please no hail or tornadoes. I don't think we'll see, I mean, there's the possibility. Hail, possible, tornadoes, smaller risk, but still a chance. That, I'm watching this closely. This, that's large hail right there. This stuff right here. And I think somebody asked if it was rotating, so let's take a look. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Oh, I forgot to update that, didn't I? I wonder if can I still update that? I think I can. July 31st. There. I was trying to get on air very quickly with his YouTube stream. So thanks for pointing that out, HDYT. Yeah, I mean you're seeing maybe a little bit of rotation in this area right here. Worth noting. Let me see. See what the National Weather Service thinks. Where is that? That might be Hastings. Oh, got a report in Phelps County, it looks like. Car on Highway 23 west of Bertrand got hit by lightning. Whoa, that's something. They asked if everybody was okay, but I haven't gotten the report yet. Seen some 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, some hail, quarter-size hail. Okay. Let's see. All right, so back to reality. Oops, there goes. Oh, sorry. Okay. Can I put up the storm tracks? Boy, there's a lot of storms. I'd be doing that all night, but I can kind of do it real quick. I mean, this one, it's probably like that. That storm, Town Hall, Milligan, 410, Exeter 413, Friend at 420, Dorchester at 431. They're expecting more brief spin-up tornadoes. The possibility is there, sure. How about those Huskers? Yeah. You've seen hail like once in your life. Really, Jillian? Just once? I suppose you're usually inside or something. Which is good. I've rarely seen, I think I've seen a tornado like once. I'm always in here. Seen it on radar and on the cameras. Look at that outflow boundary. Look at that right there. That's going to kick off some more storms in Kansas for sure. And this line right here, meeting up with that line right there, that's probably why there's some rotation right there. Haven't seen them saying anything. No, what I'm saying is that there's more of a chance of a brief spin tornado than there is a long, oh, yeah. I get what you're saying, Drew. Yeah, spin up tornadoes, not so much the long track damaging EF3 bad for everybody tornado. Yeah, absolutely. Fortnite Pro players in Florida. It's probably hotter here than it is in Florida. Let's see. Hey, we're already at 100 viewers. Not bad, you guys. Well done, chat. When's it going to hit? Probably around for Lincoln. It's getting close. I mean, I think the rain will move in first in like the next half hour or so. And then the bulk of the storm will push in probably around 5:30. Yeah, I tried to push out a camera and just watch my YouTube video, and now here I am. I tried to get that out as fast as I could this afternoon, but storms move fast today. But here's the thing. You have this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and now this one. I mean, they're all lining up. So even though this first wave is coming at us now, it's going to be a long night. So 57 mile per hour wind gust near Grafton, 48 mile per hour wind gust near York. Yeah, every single, I'm reading what the National Weather Service is saying in a kind of a chat room that we have. Every single model was basically too slow today. Every one I looked at was too slow. None of them had storms even close to Lincoln by 4 p.m. They had them closer, it was like 8, 9 o'clock. So will storms be clear by 8? Depends on where you're at. So if you do have a question about a specific like timing like that, let me know where you're at, because it will vary. Like if you live in North Platte, different than if you live in Grand Island, which is different than when you live for Lincoln. Let's see, severe thunderstorm warning for Harlan and Phillips County. That's in Kansas. Harlan's in Nebraska. Golf ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Sarpy County. Okay, so that's over by Omaha. There's no way it'll be clear by 8. Probably closer to midnight. I'd rather be in Florida than get him by getting hit by 1,000 of severe. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Fortnite, but okay. Is this a big one? It's not really. This is kind of a standard severe weather, good old-fashioned. We got some decent hail, some gusty winds, kind of avoiding so far the tornado threat. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, but because there's always a chance for that. But how bad will it be for Fremont? I don't think Fremont is even seeing anything right now. Oh yeah, they're on the northern edge. It's a little weaker up there in Fremont. And if you're wondering where Fremont is, right there, there's Fremont. So you'll get some storms, but right now it's not severe. Doesn't mean it can't be, but just you'll see some storms. Let's see. Show storms are unpredictable and can pop at any time. Always prepare. Absolutely, Jose. Fortnite. Yep, understood. That pink dot making me nervous. Well, that's where your hail would be, so keep an eye on that. Neely lucked out again today. I just wish everybody could get rain. How bad will the Omaha area get hit? Just about as bad as everybody else, with some hail, some really gusty winds, 60, 70 mile per hour, maybe 75. In fact, here, let me show you guys something. Let me delete a few things here. Another severe thunderstorm warning for Gosper, Furnace, and Harlan, quarter-size hail. Here's what you should be watching for. And this is something I'm going to be doing in my show tonight. Okay, so the overall potential for severe weather is highest in this orangish, brownish colored area, right? So Grand Island, Columbus, Fremont, Omaha, Lincoln, Beatrice, that area. Now, an isolated tornado, nothing huge, but still a potential right there, right? And then this area, these black hash marks, that's the best chance for big hail, like bigger than 2 inches. That's bigger than a golf ball. But notice Lincoln and Beatrice, Omaha, Sioux City, just probably quarter-size hail, because what happens is it turns into a wind threat, and everybody in the black hash marks has the potential for seeing in excess of 75 miles per hour, especially in this red shaded area. That's a higher risk, but the yellow shaded area also has that as well. So wind, number one concern, then hail, then tornado, then flooding. So there's that. When will it start raining around 84th and O? Probably in the next hour. You're welcome, Artemis. How big are the winds looking? Like I said, 75 miles an hour is a possibility. That cell is dying. Yeah, they pulse up and then they pulse down. So if you're talking about this one right here, it's not dying, it's just they can't sustain themselves for very long. It's like a kid that ate a bunch of sugar and goes nuts for like 20 minutes and then dies. That's kind of what's going on. This one's kind of doing it too. But that means if it wears itself out, there's another one right behind it. I mean, look at that. That one's forming right behind it. That one will pulse up and then pulse back down. Are more watches expected to be added in Nebraska? Not really. Where the watch is at right now is a pretty good indication of where the storms will be at. So if you live in northeast, central, or western Nebraska, you're probably good for now. We had a weird cell move through earlier today in Neely for about 5 minutes. Got super dark. By the way, I like Neely. I went to college with someone from Neely that was pretty cool kid. Let's see, how's the hail? So there's that watch until 10 o'clock. I love the rain. My yard has been getting crispy. Mine too. Did everything happen further south than what was forecast? I don't think so. And it's not done yet. I mean, it's still happening. So I'm not sure. Billy Taylor. No, it wasn't Billy Taylor. What can I expect in Beatrice? Pretty good chance for some strong storms, some hail, some damaging winds. Good old-fashioned outflow boundary coming your way, too. But no, I think the storms have been kind of on track. They're sooner than expected. In Norfolk. Oh, hi, Paige. Good to see you. Didn't know if more was expected this evening. I think this is it. I really do. I mean, the line was supposed to be moving through about 3 or 4 hours later than it's happening now. So once this is all out, but I mean, like I was saying earlier, you still have all of this that's going this way. So see this down, all of this, that's still it's gonna take a while to get through. So we're kind of in for a lot of rain, I think. And we're probably gonna have a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County shortly. So just a heads up on that. That's why I prepared and got all of my forecast graphics and everything done as early as possible. So my forecast will be less accurate, but I'm able to, because the longer you wait, the more accurate it is. But I'm able to monitor the severe weather and do this with you guys. Goes to show weather isn't predictable. It's predictable, just you might not be right all the time. I love it when those commercials say, weather is unpredictable. Well, I do it every day. What are you talking about? It's very predictable. It's just hard to get it right. Let's see. We need a cool front to recover from the last 3 days. It's still gonna be hot through, hang on. I mean, I have another 100-degree day on Monday, and then the lower 80s. Not this weekend, next weekend. Storm's expected to move through the Lincoln area probably within the next hour. I don't know if faster is the word, but sooner. Vasta, good to see you. We aren't in the current watch, was just curious. Yeah, I think you're just on the northern edge there, Paige, so you should be okay. It's traveling faster than forecast. Soon, yeah, I mean, well, yeah, no, Artemis is kind of right. It happens sooner. Because it's not moving faster. It's moving the same speed as expected. It's just, it started sooner. Good call there. Who said that? There's too many in here. Lower 80s, I know. That'll be nice. Beaver Crossing, hunker down. What an awesome name. I love that. Aw. My wife just sent me a Snapchat. She's watching at home. Hi, Mel. What time will the storms move out of Lincoln? Okay, I misread that, J-Man. Sorry about that. Is that like a J-Man Curly thing? It's going to be a while. So here, let's do the math. That's a really good question. You have these storms right here, and that's still 160 miles away. They're moving 30 miles an hour. Let's do 40 miles an hour just for all intent, because. So 160 divided by 4, wait, 160 divided by 40. So that's 4 hours. So, I mean, it could be probably between 8 and 10 o'clock tonight. There's two people from Beaver Crossing, Cameron and Honker Down. What are the odds? I suppose fairly good. So golf is off the table. Harumph. Oh, hey, son of a what are you doing? Ice cream fun hasn't been hit up yet, so still time for that. I'm sure my kids are watching greedily. A little good news going on here, though. Oh, I won't tell if you won't tell. Boy, look at that rain coming to Lincoln. Goodness. Oh, I got to do something here. I'm hoping someday my YouTube gets bigger than my other social media channels. Because right now I have to tell everybody on Facebook and Twitter that, hey, I'm on YouTube. It'd be kind of cool if I was on YouTube and I wouldn't have to tell, you know what I mean? I spent years growing my Facebook and Twitter presence. Now I wish I'd just been doing YouTube. Let's see. Your Twitter said to come and say hi. Nebraska Man 34. Oh yeah, hey, that reminds me. Let's see, supposed to be, I went and donated blood today. So if I pass out, you'll know why. And a nice lady named Danielle, and I don't know if her husband is watching or not, but she told me that her husband likes watching my YouTube channel for the storms because they're from New York, so they don't know, they're not used to this kind of weather. So if there's a guy out there whose wife works for the Nebraska Community Blood Bank, her name is Danielle. She had good things to say about you. We do need some rain in Omaha, though. Yeah, there's just about everybody. Oh, my daughter just sent me a text message. It says she's watching, and it's a close-up of her eyes. Let me see. Hang on. Look at that chat. Please don't. You don't want me to pass out on stream, Jilly Bean? Okay, I won't. Yeah, we're gonna get the. Looks like a tad weaker as it goes east. Yeah, I mean that's. I'm fine with that. If we don't see a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County, but just a lot of rain, win-win. That cell is coming to Lincoln, but it looks non-severe right now. There might be some wind out of that, though. Let's take a look at that, shall we? That's a weird one. Let's do this. And there's a little spin in there, chat. I mean, just a little spin. It's very broad. I mean, very, very broad. Let's see what Hastings is saying. Ooh. Hey, looks like there's a really cool shelf cloud coming out of these. Let's hang on. Sort of left out. What would be the ideal rain amount? I'd say an inch would be great. Oh, hey chat, W in the chat for ice cream fun. Mary Sue, that's awesome. Jilly Bean, W in the chat. Bryce Boy, or Glow Shorts, I mean. Raining in Utica. Thank you, Mary Sue. I'm taking the kids this weekend. Or I am now. Ice cream fund. Okay, so there's Utica. Let's see, what else do we want to look at? Aurora? I don't know if that's going to show anything. Nope. Looks ominous, though, doesn't it? I don't, you know what? I washed my car today just to try to ramp up the potential for storms, because we need the rain. Looking pretty ominous out there. All right, we're not quite there yet. Nelnet, Cam? Okay. You said please. I like that. Thanks, Nebraska, man. Alacam. What would be the best time to make the drive from Omaha to Kearney tonight? Not now. Probably after this, like, boy, I don't know, from Omaha? You're going to have to wait a while or risk it. Jay Tay Tay, look at that. W in the chat, hey, ice cream fun's getting up there, you guys. Don't tell my kids because they're going to want to go every weekend now, which is fine. I'll do it. Thanks, Tay Tay. Very awesome. That is, wow. Yep, Chili Bean, yo. That's cool. We're going to have the good ice cream. There's your Nelnet. This is cool. All right, let's go back to the storm, see what's up. It's 4:20, so we got about 4:22, about 40 minutes before the show. Well, if you guys want, I mean, beer fun for me, ice cream fun for the kids. It's all good. Erica, good to see you. I hear what you're saying, Cameron, absolutely. Look at that. I'm using a particular radar right now. It's using the sweeps, which is a little bit different. It's not as fine-tuned, but look at what it can pick up. Look at that outflow boundary. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Holy smokes, that's neat. Oh, look at these storms just boom. But that outflow boundary, that's going to spark some storms. So what I'm seeing now, let's see, hang on. How long until it hits Lincoln? I'm charging my car on West O and need to get home before it's here. I would say, well, you're getting close. Hang on, let me see. I mean, you probably have maybe 20 minutes. If you're on West O, 15. Any risk for tornadoes in Omaha? Small risk. Yeah, there, I mean, it's not zero. So, keep an eye on things. There's rotation in these storms, but it's broad. It's not like tight rotation. Oh, a Lincoln subreddit about my live streams. That's cool. I had no idea, Jackson. Thanks for the info. If you're here from the Lincoln subreddit, what's up, guys? What is the wind and tornado with this? Maybe the gel. Not sure. What radar do you use? I use Radar Scope. I've had that for years as an app, but Omega is really good. Flex Seal and Gorilla. A lot of lightning. Great question, Nebraska man. Let's check that out. Yep. Oh my, that's a lot. Let's hang on. Let's check out how much, and we'll just do Nebraska. We'll leave Kansas out of it this time. Over 500. Wind is insane in Norfolk. Thanks for and you're on the edge, Paige, so it'll be out of there quick. Any more coming through the Tri-Cities after this first line? There may be some redevelopment, but I think Grand Island's far enough north that I don't think so. But, Sewer's getting hit now, super windy. Thanks, Muddy Toes. Lightning Ball. People I watch for weather aren't live right now. Well, if it's in and around Nebraska, I'm usually doing this when there's good bit of storms going on. Thor having a rave part. Yeah, I guess. Took me a second there. Severe thunderstorm warning. Hang on. I got to get rid of the lightning. It's covering up everything. What was that for? York and Fillmore. Severe thunderstorm warning for York and Fillmore until 5. Quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Not moving very fast. 20 miles an hour to the east. So if you live in York or Fillmore County, it does include, let's see. Oh, it's just rural areas. So that's good. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification button. Thanks, DMAC. Appreciate that. Lightning Ball would be a good band name. Absolutely. Okay, now we got another warning. For Gosper, Furnace, and Harlan. Quarter-size hail with that one. Wait a minute. No. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? Okay, I gotta do a cut in, you guys. Softball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. South Central Harlan County. So, hang on, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I have to do a cut in. Where's Harlan? There it is. That's significant. Yeah, reported by law enforcement. So, is it raining there? I haven't heard the rain yet, Jilly Bean. Yeah, golf ball size. I got to do a cut in for this golf ball size hail. So if you're watching Channel 8, I'll be on in a moment. Let's see. That's tennis ball. That right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Hang on one sec. I'm trying to find it here. There it is. Okay, it is that one. Okay, go ahead. Good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins. Severe weather update. We've just got a report of a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, this is mainly for north central Kansas, but it does include parts of south central Harlan County in south central Nebraska. I'm going to zoom in on that area real quick so you can get the feel of what I'm talking about. This area right here, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for until 5:15 for Smith County in north central Kansas, Phillips County also in north central Kansas, and then south central Harlan County in south central Nebraska. So what we're talking about is this area right here, this storm right there, and I'm going to pause it. This is being warned for softball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So this storm that's right through there has the potential for softball size hail. In fact, I'm going to clear that out, and this warning right here has that big area right there, Harlan, Phillips, and Smith until 5:15. That has the softball size hail. And then this one right here for Furnace, Harlan, and Phillips until 4:30 was warned for tennis ball size hail. So large hail being warned, seen with some of these storms. Then I'm going to zoom out and kind of go back over here. Looks like we now have a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County. So perfect timing. Severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County does include the city of Lincoln, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts associated with this storm and quarter-size hail. So as of 4:28, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 3 miles east of B to near Milford to 8 miles south of Dorchester, moving east quickly at 50 miles per hour. Again, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. We did get a report 6 miles southwest of Friend of a 63-mile-per-hour wind gust at 4:20, so that was 10 minutes ago. So once again, a severe thunderstorm warning. This is where I'm talking about, right? This, of course, Lancaster County until 5:30. So that is associated with 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So a couple of this, we expected this to happen today. We were, let's see, I'm going to do a couple of things here. We have a severe tornado, excuse me, I haven't seen a tornado yet. What we have had, though, are many severe thunderstorm warnings, and we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that goes until 10 p.m. So we are in a severe thunderstorm watch for a good reason. There are many severe thunderstorm warnings, and we're going to go through them one by one here as these storms roll from west to east. Now, the good news is a lot of them expired at 4:30. So we had a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings in this area. Some of them have dissipated. Some of them are growing again, like that one there just south of Hastings. This one here, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. So let's do a couple of different things here. Here is the severe thunderstorm warning for Clay, Fillmore, and Nuckolls. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So for that southeastern Clay, northeastern Nuckolls, southern Fillmore, and northern Thayer counties until 5 p.m. Again, for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Then they're kind of hard to see. There's so many in there, and there's so many storms. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. This area right here, just a small severe thunderstorm warning for York and Fillmore for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. That's moving. That's until 5 p.m., and that's moving east at 20 miles per hour. And then we have this one right here for Butler, Saline, and Seward counties. So that's until 5 p.m. This is for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning had a 63-mile-per-hour wind gust measured 6 miles south and southwest of Friend. And that's the other reason this severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County has been issued, for the same reason, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail because of that 63-mile-per-hour wind gust. So this line of storms, 3 miles east of B to near Milford to 8 miles south of Dorchester, moving east at 50 miles per hour. So let's put a track on this. And let me move it and situate. And I want to point this one out again, too. This storm kind of out of our viewing area, but this right here along Highway 183, just on the other side of that Kansas-Nebraska border, softball-size hail reported from law enforcement officials. So keeping a really close eye on this, and because this happened, that gives me concern for the rest of these storms because there's a potential. And look at that outflow boundary right there. That's part of the reason these storms are forming. So back to southeast Nebraska. I'm going to put a timing on this. that should do it right there. And this line right here, starting to bend a little bit. And how fast was that moving? 1 second. Moving east at 50 miles per hour. So there you go. Branched Oak Lake, right now, Lincoln Airport in the next few minutes, Haymarket Park at 4:44, so about 10 minutes. The center of Lincoln at 4:47, Lincoln East at 4:49, Wahoo around 4:56, Waverly, you're at 4:56 as well, and then Eagle just after 5 p.m. So that's that line of storms right there. So this looks like we have maybe an update with that one for Seward County. Let's see what they have to say here. 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail. I think it remains in effect until 5 p.m. for Seward and Saline counties. Storm has a history of producing wind gusts between 60 and 65 miles per hour. So this is a dangerous storm. So what you want to do is get inside, and this isn't a tornado situation, but this is still, there's quarter-size hail embedded in these storms, and there's also 60 and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible. So think about that. You have little chunks of ice moving at 70 miles per hour headed towards your home, and you don't want to be standing next to windows. So put as many walls between you and the outside as you can. And if a tornado warning was issued, make sure you get to the basement as quickly as you possibly can. So definitely a situation that you want to take seriously. Very severe weather going on. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible with these quarter-size hail. And this is going to be kind of a long duration. Now, it's not going to be severe all the time, but look at this. I'm going to put this into motion. And all of these storms still kind of headed this direction. So after this first wave moves through the Lincoln and Lancaster area, we've got more out there. So this is going to be kind of a long afternoon and early evening. It's 4:30 already. And I was talking about this on some of my social media channels. These models did not do very well with this. They were saying 7, 8, 9 o'clock for storms to roll through. Here it is 4:30, and they're already here. So it's always good to be aware, alert, and know what's happening as soon as a storm potential is out there for the day, and that's certainly the case today. So we have two areas of concern right now. We have these storms down here, and this one right here. Again, that storm right there dropped softball-size hail in south central Harlan County earlier. Then we have this storm right here, and now this big blob of storms right there. And so there's quite a few areas seeing some very severe weather. Again, the latest from the National Weather Service, let me see. I'm going to look and see what the National Weather Service is saying, if there's any updates. Okay, my computer is being slow. So once again, if you're just tuning in, I appreciate you choosing Channel 8 for your severe weather needs. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County. This goes through 5:30, so a solid almost an hour left on this severe thunderstorm warning. That's for Lancaster County for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. It is moving east at 50 miles per hour. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning for Saline and Seward County. This one goes until 5 o'clock, so another 20 minutes or so on that one. This has a history of producing wind gusts at 60 to 65 miles per hour, and that goes until 5 o'clock. So we do have two very strong, two severe thunderstorm warnings for the same storm, really. And I'm going to zoom in on this area. And we're going to do a couple of different things here. Okay, this is what the storm looks like now. We're going to zoom into the capital city area just now, moving in through the Pleasantdale area, headed towards Denton, Lincoln Airport, Malcolm. So it looks like light rain trying to fall on the capital city right now, but it's just a matter of time before this very strong storm moves into the Lincoln area. Crete right now in the thick of it, Friend, Beaver Crossing, Milford, Seward, Malcolm, all in the thick of it. We're going to look at the wind and see what that looks like. And there's some very broad rotation. Now, I know when you hear the word rotation, your ears perk up immediately. This isn't a threat right now that I've seen. So even though there's rotation within every single storm, there just is. So again, let's not get too concerned, but this area right here is kind of what I'm looking at and watching, and that's good. We're aware that there's something here, but it's not the right setup. It's not a tight couplet or anything like that, but again, we are keeping a close eye on that. So wind gusts, that's what we want to know. What we're trying to figure out is how fast these winds are moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go in this area right here and see how fast these winds are blowing. And I don't think they're that fast. I'm looking at 31 miles per hour there. There's 44 miles per hour. And sometimes what happens is when you're looking at the radar, it's a little high up in the atmosphere. So sometimes it can be a little higher, sometimes it can be a little lower. Sometimes those storms kind of dive down and produce wind gusts near the surface that the radar doesn't pick up. So when you see 45, 50 mile per hour wind gusts, that's 36. Sometimes it can be a little bit higher. There's 43 again. So there we go. So that's what we're seeing with the wind. It looks like there might be a little something there. That's 46 miles per hour. Let me see if I can get a little 48 miles per hour. So we're nearing 50 miles per hour in this area right here. So that's part of the problem. And storms pulse up, pulse down, pulse up, pulse down. This might be when it's kind of pulsing down, and it may pulse back up as it moves into the capital city area. So that's why there's a severe thunderstorm warning. I'm going to go back to this watch. I want to show you where the severe thunderstorm watch is. This severe thunderstorm watch is located for south central and eastern Nebraska. This goes until 10 p.m. I think we're going to see the storms probably linger until 10 p.m. That's probably pretty good timing for these storms. So definitely worth keeping an eye on the weather, especially if you live in Lancaster, Seward, as well as Saline counties, Butler counties. A lot of severe weather going on. I'll zoom in here just a little bit more. You know what? Let's take a look at some of the cameras. I think that right now is a good time for that. This is our Barry Law Cam. We're looking towards downtown Lincoln. And so far, so good. Pond of Lincoln. This one's pointed more southwest. There's your shelf cloud. That's a really good looking shot at the shelf cloud. Yeah, that's this right here. This area right here is your shelf cloud. So that's the leading edge of the storm. And let's see if we can get a different view of that. Allo Communications, you can kind of see it right there. That's moving at about 50 miles per hour. Let's see, ABC Seamless, I don't think they're, oh yeah, it's back up, good. So there's your 48th and Cornhusker Highway. I don't see the shelf cloud there. Let's look at Southeast Community College. Yep, there's part of it there. So I want to look back at that Hondo Lincoln. I mean, here it comes. This is Southwest Lincoln, South 27th and Yankee Hill Road, the Hondo Lincoln Cam. There's a golf course on the other side of the street there. Hopefully nobody's out there right now, or they've blown the whistle, because if they're out there, that's not good. So okay, that's when you see 50 and 60 mile per hour wind gusts blowing through, you usually get a pretty good shelf cloud, and that makes perfect sense because that's exactly what we're seeing right along that line right there. That's where that shelf cloud is at. And you can even see, look at that. See that? That's another outflow boundary right there. See that line right there? It's getting absorbed and running into that storm. So notice how it's kind of intensifying a little bit. That's what's happening. We're seeing some outflow boundaries from well off to the east earlier. That's well off to the east is now pushing into the storm and making it rise just a little bit. So we might get some hail out of this right in this area right here. See right there just west of Davie. Starting to see some pinks and purples return in the spot here just west of Lincoln, spot here just north of Crete. So again, if you live in Lincoln or Lancaster County, get inside now. There's a lot of lightning too. Look at all of this lightning. I mean, it is a lot. In fact, we're gonna zoom out. And we're gonna see how much lightning is associated with this. Just for Nebraska, almost 1,000 strikes. That's incredible. If you include Kansas, it's well over 1,000. So that's incredible. Going to get rid of the lightning because it really just kind of takes up everything. So we're about to get really noisy in the capital city. Over the next 15 minutes or so, it's just going to start moving east. And it's going to be noisy. Could see some hail, very gusty winds associated with this storm as well. So let's zoom in. I don't want to forget about our friends in north central Kansas between Norton and Center. This storm right here had a report of softball size hail. That was part of the reason I started doing this cut-in. Let me get that back. This was as of 4:25, so it was a good 20 minutes ago. But softball size hail was reported from law enforcement at about 4:12, so about a half an hour ago. Emergency management reported softball size hail 13 miles west northwest of Phillipsburg near Prairie View. So, I mean, if this part of the storm can do this, means that these storms right here have the potential, not likely, but still have the potential. So definitely want to keep that in mind. So, okay, back we go. If you're just joining us, we're going to go through these severe thunderstorm warnings real quick for you. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County. It goes until 5:30. The latest from the National Weather Service, no updates. It's moving east to 50 miles per hour, 70 mile per hour wind gusts, and quarter-size hail associated with that one. So then we have this severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. So 15 minutes left on that. Severe thunderstorm warning for Seward and Saline counties. It's moving east at around 40 miles per hour, 70 mile per hour wind gusts, and quarter-size hail. Then moving on to this one, just north of Hebron, Clay, Fillmore, Knuckles, and Thayer. That is a severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. It is about 27 miles northwest of Fairbury, but it's moving east at 40 miles per hour. So you do the math there, and it's about 30 minutes away, but it looks like it's going to move north of Fairbury. Might try to move into the Beatrice area later on. So I think that's the warnings we have. Let me zoom out here a little bit more, make sure I'm not missing anything in south central Nebraska. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so capital city, here we go. It is now moving into the Lincoln area. So there was an update from the radar site. I'll put this into. So what I'm seeing is that this is trying to pulse up just a little. Just had a lightning flash. Are we still on air? Okay. Just had a flash, power flash here at the Channel 8 Studios. So it looks like we're doing okay. Power flash. Okay, I have a little chat going on here. Looks like everybody had a power flicker. Okay. All right. So it's happening to everybody. All right. We're okay. Everything's fine. Yep. I'm seeing a lot of people telling me right now they had power flashes. So that's good. And not good. I mean, it's probably just a lightning bolt hit something important. Because look at all this lightning. I mean, that's going to happen. There's pretty good odds of that. Okay, folks, we have a 5 o'clock show coming up shortly, but I don't want to leave everybody as these storms are moving right into the Lincoln area. So I'm going to stick with you. And I apologize for covering up whatever show is on right now. I'm not actually sure what it is. So we're going to look at the wind speeds, see if that makes a difference. And starting to see these winds, they're not really gusty initially, but once we get, I'm going to look again right in this area. Okay, it's moving into southwest Lincoln right now. I can hear the wind hitting the Channel 8 Studios, and it's blowing. It's really blowing. So this storm is really pushing into southwest Lincoln right now. So the radar might be just a little bit behind on this, and that's sometimes the case. But look, yeah, the wind is really blowing. Hang on, okay, I'm gonna bring up my camera. Okay, well, there you go, folks. It's here. I don't know if the engineers are listening, if they could move the camera around a little bit, that would be awesome. Chris or Ethan, that would be fantastic. So if you live in Lincoln, please take, okay, I think the engineers are moving on it right now. I'm gonna check a few other ones here. This is the Honda of Lincoln one, looking southwest. I'm sure it'll look very similar if it's still there. Doesn't look like it's still there. That's not good. Okay, we'll look at the Allo Communications one. Wow. Holy smokes, guys. That's a lot of wind and a lot of rain. Getting reports of major wind near South and 10th Street. Getting very windy at 18th and Knox. That is look at that. This is 21st and L Street. Look at that flag just whipping around. I want to check that Honda of Lincoln one. It may be offline. And it looks like it's still offline. So I'm not sure what happened to that. Here we go. This is the okay, there we go. We're kind of moving it around. And we're looking towards, that's northwest, right? Yes. Okay, this is looking to the northwest from the Channel 8 studios, which is in the southwestern corner. Okay, OBS reconnected. Okay, I think they lost me.
Open up one of the cameras over there. It's on there.
Yeah.
That's what's live on TV right now. So guys, it should be live.
I'm back. So my chat, can you hear me? It's 4:51 p.m. Can you hear me, chat? We lost power. Everything is down. Okay. All right. I'm back on YouTube. Trying to get everything back up. Am I live on TV right now? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get my computer back up. We had a power hit. Everything went down. So if you can hear me on TV, thanks for sticking with us. I am on air. Okay. All right. I am trying to get to everything back. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. That's what a year. Let me tell you. So I'm just waiting for data to start coming back on our radar and our weather system. It's not quite back yet. It took everything out. Okay, I'm being told I'm back on air, everyone.